Yeah, well, I'll have you know that I'm friends with Paris Hilton. Me and her go way back.
Oh, Hilton.
Yeah.
I was thinking about...
Yeah, you know, Devil Wears Prada woman. No, Legally Blonde woman.
You mean what? Legally Blonde woman? That's not Paris Hilton.
It is.
No, it's
Blonde.
not.
Legally
Wait
Blonde.
a minute. Are you talking about the movie Legally Blonde, or is like Paris Hilton like have like a thing that's like Legally Blonde?
I'm talking about the movie.
That's not Paris Hilton.
That is Paris Hilton.
It's not Paris Hilton.
Okay. Who else would it be?
Main
Who else
character
wears pink and is blonde
from
and wears
Legally
heels?
Blonde. Elle Woods.
That's the name of the character.
Reese Witherspoon.
That sounds more like the name of a like an antagonist.
It sounds like the name of like some kind of dessert.
Yeah, exactly.
Like an ice cream.
Yeah, soft serve.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, Reese Witherspoon is who it actually is. It doesn't have anything to do with Paris Hilton.
It sounds like something that you'd create in Minecraft.
Holy crap! There
to
were
eat your
4 of them.
Yeah, there were.
No, there were 3, and then there was a musical.
Yeah, there is. All of that
That's
is true.
cringe.
It's not cringe.
That's very cringe.
You are cringe.
Did you like this movie?
I have no opinion on the movie, if I'm being completely and utterly honest.
It's bad.
No, it's not.
It is.
You saying it's bad does not make it bad.
It has a 6.3.
Conversely, me saying it's good makes it good.
It's average. It's like just above average.
That is not true.
6.3 on IMDb out of 10, 70% Rotten Tomatoes, and 63% on Compare TV, which is practically just above average.
Yeah. Have you seen Real Housewives of Melbourne?
Welcome to the podcast, by the way.
Welcome to Relic of a... Welcome to the Relic of a Cell, the podcast, the ReliCast, episode 16.
Across the airways.
Across the airwaves.
Still.
For the last time, maybe.
Yes, actually, because this is the last time we're going to be recording separately, because we are both vaccinated, and as far as we know, friend bubble and working and fully vaccinated, we should be able to record together.
Exactly. And if not, we're still recording apart, even though our audio will be better synced. For the record.
What do you mean? What's wrong with the way we've been doing? What's wrong with the work I've been doing so far?
No, it's not that. It's just like the delay in general is just kind of annoying.
I've been doing the best that I can.
I know.
Every time.
And guess what? I said I know exactly after you said I'm doing the best I can, but it didn't sound like it to you. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean! I said it instantly after.
We'll be recording in person, which will be a lot better. And then once one of the games that we're doing now, Psychonauts or Kana is done, whenever they're done, we can finally start recording Pikmin 3. I've been waiting.
As well as other games.
No, we can't, because we have to do horror games.
No, we don't. Horror games aren't real.
We do.
Horror games are not real.
We have to do horror games.
They're just not real.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's not happening.
It's such a scary game.
Okay, if we're playing that, you're playing it, and I'm not drawing a thumbnail for it.
You have to.
I'm putting in the bare minimum effort.
That is your bare minimum job is no. Your bare minimum job is the thumbnail. You just have to everything else. You just have to be here.
Yeah, I'll draw a thumbnail. I'll draw a thumbnail.
No. How? Don't be that way.
Okay. We're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not. I
wasn't actually suggesting we play Five Nights at Freddy's. That game is shit.
It's not good.
I know it is. I know it's shit. I was making a meme. We're not actually going to play it.
I would rather we play something actually scary, like Sonic Adventure 2 Dark Mode.
Oh my god.
The evil campaign. That is
soy.
scary.
You're such a soy.
I'm not.
Such a soy boy.
I'm not a soy boy.
Yes, you are. You're scared of scary games.
They're literally made to do that. That's a good thing. That means the game has fulfilled its objective.
Yeah, but you don't actually want to play them, though.
No! Because I value my life. I value it.
Do you? You eat nothing but shit.
That doesn't mean I don't value my life. That means that I choose to live the life that I have, tasting the best food that I can, even if it's unhealthy or unhealthy.
I know that Five Nights at Freddy's fucked you up after you had to play it because of the show. How bad would you get fucked up if we played something like Visage? Or Visage, actually.
I wouldn't play it. That's
you
the solution.
but you have to be there.
Yeah, well...
You'll be there in the room.
It depends. It really depends on how we do it. Because I could just ruin it.
The thing is...
And I would ruin it.
I don't know if you would.
I would.
I don't know if you would.
My goal would be to make it as unscary as I can.
You can't.
I can.
You can't. You know why?
Why?
We're going to be in the dark, and we have surround sound audio. Yeah. And the game is designed for stereo audio, so you will constantly hear the footsteps of our character behind us.
Why is that a design thing? Why did they do that?
I don't know if it was on purpose, but they did it stereo rather than surround sound. I don't think they decided. Maybe it's not finished. No, it is finished. I don't know. I haven't tried playing it on speakers. It's all been headphones for me. But I don't think you'll be able to make that game scary. Not scary, sorry.
I think I will be able to by laughing at it and by making fun of it and by saying, "Ha ha ha! It's a clown right there," and making things look dumb.
There aren't.
Not treating
you
it seriously.
You won't be able to do that because the non-scary parts are when we'll just be talking.
I'll make
anyway.
it weird. I'll make it weird. How about that? I'll point at one of the zombies and be like, "I'm gonna have sex with that later."
Okay, well, you might not want to do that because one of the ghosts is a little girl.
Like, come on, man. But there's one that isn't, right?
Yeah, there's one that's like an old lady There's one that's an old lady that's pregnant and bleeding with an umbilical cord like falling out of her vag.
That's okay. You know what? That's fine. It makes it weird and makes it uncomfortable. Makes the room kind of weird. All right.
I genuinely don't think you'll be able to because you'll be too busy being scared yourself. You won't be able to. Yes.
What I do? All right. This is what I do. Have you played Pokemon before?
Oh my god. Yes, I've played Pokemon before.
In Pokemon, you have a move called Substitute that creates a little pop thing using your HP, uses a quarter of your health, right? So I'm going to use a quarter of my health to create a substitute that takes the horror while I'm back here doing my own moves, like Charm or Swords Dance.
So your plan is to... What the fuck is your plan?
The plan is that I in my brain, I create a substitute that gets scared for me while I'm chilling, having a good time in the back.
It's not going to work like that.
That's how my brain works.
Is that why you got scared of Five Nights at Freddy's?
That's different, though.
No, it's not.
It is different.
No, it's not.
Very different.
Why is it different?
I don't want to say because then it'll ruin the plan and it won't work. A chess grandmaster never gives away his secrets. So
it won't work.
It will work. It just won't work if you know the plan.
Wait, then why didn't it work? Hey, no, wait. It didn't work for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Nope.
So why would it work for a game that's actually scary?
But as I said, it's one of those things.
It won't work.
Visage isn't a scary game though, right? Like
it's horrifying.
Sorry, it's a scare, but it's not a jump scare game.
No. Well, there are jump scares.
Yeah,
but like
it's not like that's not the thing.
No, they're few and far between.
Yeah.
But like it's psychological horror and sounds and like sound design is insane. Like it's very, very well done.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like it's not like Five Nights at Freddy's where it's just jump scare. It's like the sounds that you will hear behind you and in front of us, and the things that you will see will creep you out. Also the fact that you won't have any control over anything. It'll all be me.
Exactly. Have you played
Senua's
Sacrifice?
Huh?
Have you played Hellblade?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
I loved that game.
It looks very good, but also looks scary.
Yeah, it is. It is very scary.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's great. I love that game.
Okay.
I think it looks beautiful. I think it's really, really like a really well-designed game. And the fact that it's a third-person game, I think.
It is.
I think it's third person. They did really well to actually make it scary. There is a VR experience for it though, which I want to try.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think there's a what do you call it? A second one that's going to be made.
Yes, it's being made.
So that's cool.
I'm keen for that as well, for sure. But I think it's only on Xbox.
I think so. But if it's only an Xbox, that also means it's PC, right?
Well, yeah, you can get
extension.
You can get like Game Pass or something to play stuff on PC as well, I think. And not every game is on there though. I don't think, but Hellblade might be on there.
It should be. I imagine.
Or
it
Senua,
is.
whatever the fuck it's called. Senua.
Yeah, Senua's Sacrifice 2. Or maybe it's something else because it's a sequel.
Wait, why is there two soundtrack things to buy on? Oh, the soundtrack bundle. My bad.
Oh, yeah, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. This looks. I don't know why anyone would find this appealing. From the very first thing I looked it up. Oh, it's a tattoo actually.
Dude, let me see. I love tattoos.
No, it looks like, it looks scary.
Let me see.
And it's Discord. It's taking a while,
I love horror games. So we're gonna be doing horror games for sure. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Things like that.
That's sick.
That's just gross.
That's fucking sick. I love this. I love this game. It's so awesome. I don't know what's gonna be happening in this storyline. But I remember the first one was all about like mental illness and stuff. It's fucking insane. It was so well done. So well done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what horror games we're gonna be playing. I know that Visage will be one. Whether you like it or not.
Of course. I love Visage. It's one of my favorite games.
Of course. Is this your thing? To just say that you like it and then go into it and then it'll be just fine.
That's the
thinking
big thing.
that it'll appease the Visage gods.
Exactly.
And maybe they'll be nice to you.
It will.
Yeah.
Because it is my favorite game of all time. It is number one. It beats even Halo Master Chief Edition, Halo 1.
Pretty sure Pokemon's your favorite game.
Incorrect.
And then next would be Overwatch.
Technically, Pokemon is not a game.
Okay, well... okay.
Pokemon is like a franchise. There's a bunch of Pokemon games. Like, picking a favorite Pokemon game would be like Pokemon Sword. Like one of them.
No, there's no way Pokemon Soul would be your favorite Pokemon game.
Why?
Because it's...
It's a good game. It's a very good game.
In my eyes, I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's bad.
Great. I think it's great.
I know you do because you love all Pokemon games. But
that's right, I do.
Exactly. So you're not a very good judge.
I'm actually the best judge.
You're the most polite judge. I fucking love this game. This game's sick too.
And enjoying and having fun. What's wrong with a little bit of fun?
We will have to... Okay, but here's the thing. Are we going to organize playing like a few games and then you can make thumbnails for them? Or are we going to pick like a whole bunch of games and then you have to make a thumbnail for every single one?
We'll figure that out later. All right?
We can talk about it. Oh, actually, something I was going to ask you to do.
Okay, Homer.
It's more like a Barney burp, I think.
I guess so.
I think that not for this episode because it obviously has to go out kind of soon.
Like a week away.
yeah, a week away. Not according to my sleep schedule. But for the next one, I think we need to make like a mild little overlay for the podcast to make it spoopy and Halloweeny that I can just like plaster on top, just like a couple of pictures or something would be sick.
Okay.
Make it dark and gloomy and ooh.
You know what's cool? This is...
Just brushing off what I said.
No, I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There's this thought that's in my head and I can't get it out.
Okay.
This is the last podcast ever before we know who the Final Smash character is.
True.
Because that's going to be announced on 1 a.m. our time on Wednesday morning.
Oh, I can't watch it.
Why not?
I have to go. I have TAFE in the morning.
I've got work in the morning.
Actually, to be fair, I'm probably going to be still awake anyway because I'm okay. So full disclosure, I'm taking medication at the moment for ADHD.
Is it fun? Is it good?
No. One of the side effects of that medication is insomnia. I was awake till about 3 a.m, close to at the very least last night, not being able to sleep until eventually I passed out, and then I woke up at I don't know what time it was, probably 10 o'clock or something. And and I'm very tired. No, 9:30 is when I woke up. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
So bad.
But is the drug good?
No, it just makes me drowsy.
Well, then why do you still take it?
Because it's for it's for the treatment of my ADHD.
But does it work?
I don't know. I think it requires you to take all of them.
Oh.
It's like a slow thing. It's like it changes the way that your brain works or way it thinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you've taken the amount that you need to have taken, I think you have to like wean off of it. So like slowly reduce the amount that you're taking, and then you'll be like off of it forever.
What's your completion percentage then?
I'm nearly at 50%. 50% clear rate. So I think I'm at I've had, I think, oh God, I don't even remember now. I think I'm probably at like 40% of my current medication that I have.
That's good.
The pack. That's how far I've gone through. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to take my meds right after this because it's really late.
And then not sleep.
Well, no. So the effect of it isn't that I don't sleep. It's like a side effect of having it. So like if I have it now, then it won't affect me when I fall asleep. But
I wonder why.
Because it's changing my brain chemistry.
Yeah,
it's
so is it like
active?
You know when you go to like late night Macca's run, how you're out on the road, and then there's fucking tradies like doing roadworks.
Yeah.
At like late night when like no one else is really out there, it's not being used. Is like basically how that works. Except with your brain. So your brain's like, guys, look, we gotta stay working a bit late tonight. We're doing some maintenance. It's actually just rerouting your brain. Is that how it works?
I don't. Hang on. Let me look this. Let me look this up.
That sounds accurate. It feels right. It feels natural.
Hang on. Why does blank cause insomnia? Apparently it has fewer sleep disturbances than the one that I take, but I call bullshit. I call absolute bullshit. There's no way. Maybe it's just different from person to person. As many as 40% of kids treated with the stimulant ADHD medication experience troubling side effects, says psychiatric drug expert Joseph Biderman.
That sounds like a man that I can trust.
Loss of appetite and jitteriness is pretty much what I've been experiencing as well. Not really as much Actually, dude, straight up jitteriness. I had it today.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of hard to explain, but like obviously also can't really see it on this on the podcast. But like when I was like squatting, when I was like slaving, when I was I would finish like maticking my backyard because I was doing gardening.
Oh yeah,
I was tearing
use
up the
matic
grass
very often.
I was tearing up the grass, right? I went to squat down to pull stuff up, and my leg was going like this.
Oh, like bouncing, like a kangaroo.
Yeah. My leg, yes, my leg was bouncing like up and down, like, but not like jumping off the ground, but like my heel was popping up, like in like a pattern time, like it was like a frequent like bong 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 bong, and I was just looking at it like, what the fuck is happening to my leg? What's going on? It was freaking weird. It was so strange. And I don't know if like that's like because of like the vax that I had. Like after effects, my legs have been really weak as well.
Is that
my
just
body's
a general
just like
thing?
really weak at the moment. Hey,
Yeah, that's just a general thing, though, right?
No.
Oh,
that my legs are weak, or that the vaccination makes you weak.
That your legs are
your legs are weak.
Your legs are weak.
What's the fucking leak spin? Sorry, how does it go again? Okay, no, we're not continuing this. We're not going to make it like an hour long of just leak spin singing.
I've got a question for you, though.
Tell me.
Why couldn't you sleep?
Because I was just wide awake.
Why don't you just fall asleep, though? Can't you just do it?
That is the dumbest question.
Okay. But, no. It's not dumb.
I
because I'm right.
know I know when I can't fall asleep. I know when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I will get in bed, eyes closed, and it had been like 20 minutes, and I've gone like 20 minutes through like an ASMR video, for instance, while I'm listening to it in my headphones. And I'm like, okay, my brain feels pretty active. I still feel kind of sleepy, but my brain is pretty active. I'm not falling asleep tonight. That's like the only thing I can really explain is that like my brain doesn't feel, it just feels active. It doesn't feel tired.
Interesting.
Even though the entire day I was yawning and like couldn't keep my eyes open and I was like stuttering around and shit, and then I got in bed and I was just like eyes open.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, please give me your suggestion.
For those who are listening, I'm a trained medical professional with years in the industry. I've doctored 100 or more people in my time.
That's very few. That's very few people.
or more.
100 plus. It's 100 plus.
Many years. Have you heard about this wonderful thing called dreaming?
It's very rare that I have that.
Okay.
The only times I've had dreams.
I
don't know if that's what you were going to ask me. Well, not the only time, but very recently. I had 2 nightmares, and that was most likely caused by my medication.
Cool. Maybe.
So PogChamp.
What are the nightmares? Unless you don't want to say what the nightmares was.
I remember. So, okay, I just want to preface this. I want to say I have never been in a fight in my life, except for that one time in primary school when I was like in year 3 or 4. And I wouldn't even consider it a fight, but that's the only time I've ever been violent. Okay, I just want to make sure people understand that.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, and except for that time that we had like a brawl.
You wouldn't have been okay if we were in a brawl.
We would have been. I mean, I would have been. You would not have been.
No, you would not have been.
We would not have been because you would not be in an okay
I
state.
would have been fine. You would not have been okay.
I would have rocked your socks.
Anyway.
Continue.
Thank you. I had a dream that I had taken. I don't know what the context of it was, because I just remember falling asleep. Well, I don't even remember falling asleep, but I remember starting the dream at this point where I was like dragging someone on a roof, like a huge flat roof that was like really high up in the air, and chucking them off.
Like
the
Bane?
the building.
Like, woo!
Yeah, just like that. Regardless, I threw someone off a building.
Yeah.
And I'd killed them. And then I was like, and then after that, I was inside the house, and are you raising your hand? Who was it? Is that what you're gonna ask?
Did you kill them before or after throwing them off the building?
They died from the fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an elephant.
And then after that,
It's like an elephant.
Anyway, I'd gone downstairs, and I was like jittery. I was shaking. I was freaking out because I'd killed someone. That I was going to prison. Only for 2 years for some reason.
Not bad.
But I was still going to prison.
Yeah.
And I was like, my hands were like shaking. I was like in like a fetal position, and I was like next to my sister and her friend for some reason, and that was it. And then I woke up, and I didn't think it was a dream. I thought it was real.
That's bad.
I thought I'd actually killed someone, and I thought I was actually going to prison for 2 years again. And I don't know how long it took for me to recognize that I was awake and that it didn't actually happen, but it took way too long. It took way too long for it to happen.
For sure.
And yeah, that dream fucked me up for the entire day. It ruined my entire mood for the whole day. I think I bounced on a stream because of it.
I think you did as well.
I wouldn't have been surprised if I did. It fucked me up really hard.
Yeah, the fact that you can't like discern reality from like dream after something like that seems like the worst part of it.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
That seems like worse than what happened in the dream.
No.
No?
I killed someone in my dream. That's pretty bad.
Is it? Hypothetically, is it?
Should we move on?
Yeah, okay. So I just like okay, yeah.
Not for my sake.
No, but like it's not because no one died.
No one died IRL, exactly. Not by me, not by my hands at least.
So it's fine. It's like
yeah,
because otherwise a lot of like
a lot of
mangaka
things
are like sweating right now.
Yeah. A lot of what?
Like the shonen manga, creators, because all the characters that they create to fight and then they die, fictional people.
Oh right, like you think like those hypothetical situations, if they counted as them actually killing somebody, then they're fucked.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we're very lucky that what happened didn't actually happen, and it was just a dream. But yeah, no, it ruined my whole day afterwards. It sucked.
You know what? I would say it's not even lucky. I don't think it's lucky that you didn't kill that person.
Well, I did in my dream. But...
Yeah, but when it's not lucky that you didn't do it IRL, because you wouldn't do it IRL to begin with. So it has nothing to do with luck.
Well, exactly. I know that. But like, what if I was sleepwalking?
Dude, if someone cannot fend off like a sleepwalking dude,
drag you along as like a roof and then chuck you off in your fucking sleep, in their sleep, sorry.
Yeah.
Then they're a heavy sleeper, very heavy sleeper. No.
What about your other one though?
The other one was it was a nightmare, but it was more like weird. It started off with. Okay, so for some reason, our house, like not my granny flat, but the house was like a penthouse. Like it was a beautiful, huge, like 3-story. No,
it's like a mansion. It's like a villa.
Anyway, it's not. Don't do. No. Don't you dare.
No, it's. You can be honest about it.
Anyway,
it's a nice house.
Anyway,
there's like corgis and everything.
Anyway, there's no corgis. I don't have any corgis.
A queen comes to visit. It's a nice place.
The house was like a villa, like a beautiful penthouse. It was huge, and there was a pool, and I was on the edge of the pool.
Yeah.
With my brother and his friend, and like a whole bunch of other people, and I was being bullied relentless by my brother and his friend. And no one was doing anything about it.
Too far.
And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. I'm going back to my room. So I didn't kill them. I got up and I left. But for some reason, to get back to my granny flat, I had to cross a fucking like ocean, like a river. So I got on a jet ski and I just fucking drove it all the way along. And I eventually reached the shore, which then came to my granny flat, which was the exact same as it was. And then eventually I was just on grass, which is just the same as the backyard as I have now. And then I went to bed and then I woke up.
Weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Also, that's not the first time that has happened. Like me having to cross an ocean to get to my house. That's not the first time that's ever happened.
Maybe you're just like a seafaring spirit or something,
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you're destined to live by the coast.
Maybe.
LA or something. California.
Is that the coast?
Bondi.
Those aren't the same countries.
Central Coast. Umina. Yeah.
Wagga Wagga.
Yeah.
Where's Wagga Wagga?
Vala, maybe,
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't actually. I think Wagga Wagga is probably inland.
I think a lot of the things that you labeled were inland.
No way. All of them are coastal. What
brings us up?
Which part?
What? The dreams. Why are we asking about dreams?
Oh, I was going to say, you should just go to sleep when you're, Have you heard
Just go to sleep.
Lucid dreaming?
Heard of, never done it.
There's this thing I would suggest you to try. I did this
Right.
last night, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was taught what to do. This is like, I don't even know if it's real. But what you do is you lie down in bed, right?
All right, following you.
Focus on, find like a thing on your roof. So you lie on your back. You know, like a
On your
an A
back.
pose.
Yep. A pose.
Arms straight.
A pose. Just a pose in bed. Fully outstretched arms and legs.
Arms like flat against the bed with your hands like down.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
you know, just like straight on your back. And then
Right.
you just lie there as perfectly still as you can. And you've just, you focus on one point of like your ceiling. And you just do that. And then after a while, your body will start to fall asleep. And you'll like, your brain will still be on, like kind of, but you'll feel like your like limbs and everything start to fall asleep. And like, you know, it's cool. And then I think
Right.
from that, you can go into lucid dreaming.
No, see, that just happens to me regardless because I'm insomniac, so I just end up staring at shit anyway.
No, but it's about the you should at least try to see how it feels because it's kind of crazy.
It doesn't work for me.
Try it though.
If you make me lose sleep, I will kill you.
I haven't lost sleep over it.
I am so tired, and
Yeah.
I have not slept a proper night's sleep for like a week, at least like a whole week.
It's kind of like it's because after a while of doing it, you kind of enter like a trance. It's like
Yeah.
a meditative state, you know, where you're just like
okay.
relaxed and it
This
doesn't matter
isn't
if
the
you're
same
awake or asleep, but
This isn't the same thing, but I was looking. What's kind of similar. I was looking for. I was listening to ASMR videos while trying to sleep. I couldn't sleep, and I came across like a lucid dreaming, like guided meditation.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to find it again. But the one that I fucking found, she was like, breathe in and breathe out. But like, I noticed that when I started having to be conscious of my breaths, I started getting anxious. So I started breathing more heavily and getting really nervous and then realizing I wasn't falling asleep because I was concentrating on my breathing and not just something random.
Mm.
And I was like, I need to stop listening to this. Otherwise, I'm going to like have like a panic attack.
Oh, really?
So I had to like stop listening to it, play something else. I think I played like Only Plays instead because so I could like laugh at something, and then I eventually fell asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, like like that did not work.
Interesting.
It made me straight up like super anxious and paranoid.
Well,
Yeah.
with the thing I said, after a while, when your body starts to fall asleep, it feels like you kind of sink into your bed and like you're on a on like a really watery field. You know how salt water, if it's like super
this again.
concentrated, you float.
Not
like
salt
those,
water again.
like those, like those tubs. Have you heard of those tanks before that you go in? They're like sensory deprivation tanks.
Yeah.
Like that. You know how it's like it's filled with like body temperature warm water or something, like ice, salt water, so you float in it.
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Okay.
So it feels
I've
like
never,
you
well,
kind
I've
of
never been one before.
neither have
you?
I. But
Okay.
it feels like you start to like sink into your bed, and it's kind of cool.
Okay.
And to me, yeah, I don't know. I guess it feels like I can't remember if it's Kingdom Hearts or if it's Toy Story, but
It's probably both because they fucking got intertwined in the.
yeah, but
The
I haven't
last
played
game
Toy
that they
Story
made.
3, so it's not it's not both.
Okay.
But like, I think there's a part where like Sora falls through himself, like
yeah, it's the first one.
you know, it feels like that. That's what
It's
it
the
feels
first one.
like when
you-
you are going to sleep.
Have you not? Okay, you've seen
Yeah,
the
in the
beginning
opening,
intro
I think
of Kingdom
actually,
Hearts.
right?
It's the opening. It's the opening fucking soundtrack.
Simple and clean
It
by Utada.
it copyright strikes every single fucking video, even though it's part of the game.
Really?
Yep, every single one.
To be fair, it's a
My
good song.
So fucking, it's part of the game. My VODs went up when I streamed that, right? And they got copyright claimed immediately because of it. Yeah.
Well,
immediately.
That's kind of unfortunate, but
it was. Sure was. But that was on my previous channel, so it's fine.
Yeah. But it feels like that. How he and then he go down in the water, you know. That's how it feels like, I would say.
I don't really know what that feels like.
But with your brain, with your mind, into yourself.
I just don't think because my brain is too active, man. I don't think that would actually work with me.
Maybe. But hey, maybe it's something to give a try.
Not tonight. I'm just gonna fall asleep tonight. Hopefully.
I hope so. But if you don't,
yeah. if I don't, I'll try it.
And then we can talk about
I'll try
tomorrow.
it. Exactly. In tomorrow's episodes of horror games.
No.
Yeah, Pog.
If there's anything that is, it is not Pog.
It's exactly Pog. I love horror games. Hear me out.
Oh.
We won't play Outlast 2.
Uh-huh.
Because that game will make you extremely uncomfortable 100% because you get chased and screamed at a lot in that game. And there's like...
That just sounds like Sonic Adventure.
But it's like chase music. It's scary.
Exactly.
It's very
Sonic
scary.
Adventure.
Sonic Adventure is not scary.
It is. Have you seen Chaos?
It's not.
Perfect Chaos is scary, man. Imagine living in
It's not scary.
in Square City or whatever it is. Have you ever... I guess you haven't. Because you say you don't dream.
It's very rare that I dream.
But
I have.
There's another thing that you can get with dreams when you drink a lot of caffeine before going to bed. So
An erection?
No, it's like literally like caffeine dreams or something, not an erection.
Oh, okay. Right, okay.
Sadly.
Go on.
I think it's just like people report to have had crazy dreams after having like a late night coffee or tea or something, you know.
Okay.
Because the caffeine like activates their brain or something maybe when they would be dreaming in REM. Like cycles. In the
right.
rapid eye movement stuff.
Yeah.
So then it makes their dreams kind of crazy because the caffeine's like...
My therapist was telling me that some people who have ADHD, sometimes if they can't sleep because of how active their brain is, she was like, yeah, try drinking a coffee before you go to bed because that actually it might calm you down.
Yeah.
For some people with ADHD, it could actually calm them down, but for others, it's a different story.
Which actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Because if it's ADHD, then your brain is active, right?
Yeah.
So then the only way to get to like not be active is to burn it out. Is to like overload
you don't get the high and then get drowsy again. The idea of it is you have the coffee and then you just like become drowsy and you fall asleep.
Yeah. It's like too much.
Well, I think
like,
no, because when people with ADHD, they're usually given like Ritalin.
Yeah.
Which is like a high caffeinated or like a high energy thing, something like that like
really
makes them. Yeah. Hang on, let me.
You know what else has high caffeine content?
Gfuel.
Damn right.
Ritalin. Or it's Ritalin.
I think so. The only reason I know what Ritalin is because it's in that video with Hagrid and Harry Potter from years ago. Wait, is it that? Or is it
used
Potter
to
Puppet
treat
Pals?
attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and narcolepsy.
That's
it is a
to do with
first
not being able
line.
to sleep.
What the fuck are you doing?
What?
It is a first. It is a.
I'm listening.
It is a first line medication for ADHD. It may be taken by mouth or applied to the skin and different formulations. Okay, well, that doesn't tell me what's in it. But
narcolepsy is if you can't sleep.
Oh, no wonder it doesn't fucking tell me what's in it. Look, this is the instructions of like what's in it. Look at this.
Formula C14H. Oh. That makes sense. Carbon 14, hydrogen 19.
Hang on, that's a wrong. That's wrong. Hang on.
Nitrogen and then O2.
Look at it as
it's going to be the chain,
this.
right?
Like that.
Boiling point, 136 degrees Celsius. So you could mix it in with very, very hot coffee or tea.
Very, very hot Gfuel.
Yeah.
Get yours today.
That's cool. What's wrong with this?
No, I just it's like look at the formula's just fucked. It's like holy crap. C14, H19, NO2. I don't know what any of that is.
Yeah, 14 carbon atoms, 19 hydrogen atoms, 1 nitrogen atom,
2.
one nitrogen atom, 2 oxygen atoms.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
And then there's probably some big fucking like web of like showing how they're all connected. I wonder if it's easy to figure out how they're all connected actually, just by looking at that. If it's possible to draw it up.
Maybe not me. I'm too 3 head.
You can do it.
Probably even 1 head almost. My brain is like actually just visible from my head.
It is.
Yeah, and you can see it right now. It's like bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, the fact your skull is actually that thin that you can see it.
Translucent skin actually as well.
Yeah.
It's that thin. I'm made of
the fact that you shaved your head,
paper skin and glass bones. The fact that I shaved my what?
Yeah, the fact you shaved your head really shows off like what your brain looks like.
I have shaved my head before.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
was it good?
Right now.
I mean, yeah. Is it good? Sorry.
Today actually made me wish that I'd shaved my head recently because I was so sweaty.
Yep.
And my head was so hot, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't grow my hair out long again.
That's the thing. If you have like long hair, doing stuff outside, like manual labor, it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
but if you
very
sit
sweaty
all day,
very quickly,
you play video games, and you do stuff on your computer, it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe if I become Mr. Streamer and Mr. YouTuber,
you'll still do both.
YouTuber, then like maybe I will do that. But right now,
it's just
actually, I don't have a job anyway.
You basically are Mr. Streamer.
Well, I'm not a paid Mr. Streamer. Well, actually, Pat gave me like over $100 today.
Oh, champion.
Yeah, he like gifted like a bunch of subs and then like a whole bunch of like biddies and stuff. And oh my god, I was just like, Pat, stop.
Is he drunk?
Stop it, Pat. No, but he was home alone.
Ah, I see.
Actually, because he's moved out. He lives in his own place now.
Cool.
Himself.
By alone.
Yeah, he's in the city.
Oh, that's so cool.
In the city.
Dude, I wish I was alone sometimes.
Huh?
I wish I just had like a mansion that I lived in all by myself.
Yeah,
that'd be so cool.
Just live alone with me.
That's different though, because then I'm with you.
Yeah, but just live alone with me. Why can't you have your alone time with me?
Now I'm not alone. I don't understand.
Have you never heard someone say that before?
No.
Someone to say, okay, so this isn't actually my story. This is a Ninja Brian story.
Mm-hmm.
But he told a story about how this was before his current wife. Or he has a wife now, but the last person was like a girlfriend.
Okay.
He told a story about how there was this girl who he was dating, and he was like, no, like I really care about you, but like, you know, sometimes I just need my space. I need my alone time. And she's like, well, I don't understand why you can't just spend your alone time with me. And he was just like, boy, I don't understand. How do you work like that? How do you work like that to the point where you could say, I don't understand why you can't spend your alone time with me?
That sounds like someone who likes their partner a lot.
Well, yeah, and that's fine, but you need to understand that some people need space. Get that fucking thing off your head. Get your glasses cleaner off your head. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, I don't see the appeal.
Of dating?
No, of spending all your time with somebody else.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, like, it's so nice to just, like, not have to worry about anybody else except yourself.
You're gonna be a good parent.
I will be.
Look at you, King. With your fucking... Child, bring me another Coca-Cola.
Bring me my martini shaker and the Gfuel. Thank you.
And the Coca-Cola, please. Yeah, thank you. No, please, actually. No, please. There is no please to the child.
Please, slave, do as I say.
Dad!
Don't call me
not-
that. Call me Mr. Hayes.
Would you change your name to Hayes?
No. I
No?
probably wouldn't change my name. I'd probably add to my name. Like, add another middle name. I've considered that before.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
It's because it's cool. Middle
Well,
names
yeah.
don't really mean much, so.
Okay, cool, thanks.
What?
I have a middle name, asshole.
I have 2 middle names.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Type them. I don't know them.
It's. I mean, I guess I can say it, but.
No, just type them. You fucking liar. You're a fucking
It's
liar.
Donkey Kong.
It's not Donkey Kong.
It's DK.
It's not.
DK. Donkey Kong.
It's not Donkey. What is it?
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally,
back
to kick
to
some
kick
tail.
Here we go.
His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. Sorry, it's so hard.
Dude, you had it perfectly in sync with me.
I have to like not listen to you and like listen to only me.
Yep.
It's so difficult.
Hang on. He's the first member
Of the DK,
the DK crew.
Who?
DK.
Don't. Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
I can't.
Fuck,
remember.
I can't remember how it goes from that
I've
point.
lost it. I've lost it.
What's another song? Another Nintendo song. No, with lyrics. That has lyrics. That has lyrics. And that's not from Smash Bros.
Put your arms up in the air, swing them
Oh,
side
wait,
to
wait,
side.
wait, wait.
Do
Okay,
the
hang on.
Mario.
Have you heard the German version of that?
No,
Oh my god.
I've
Okay,
barely
well,
heard the English version.
where's my notepad? I need to write this down so I put it on the screen. But it is at I'll just say 50 minutes.
I have a question. Oh,
German Mario. Let me get this up real quick. Actually, oh god, ask me a question. I nearly threw up.
It's completely unrelated to Super Mario, Donkey Kong, music, at
Okay.
all. But it is something I thought of.
Okay.
What's your computer's refresh rate?
144. You mean my computer? You mean my monitor?
Your monitor's refresh rate, right?
One's 144, and I think one goes up to 165.
Exactly. Now, what does that mean?
How many frames are in it's just how many frames? In every second.
That is the Sonic Mario Pac-Man. German Mario song.
So
Do I listen to it or do I?
Yeah, we're gonna listen to it together.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready now.
Okay.
Count me down,
Okay.
baby.
3, 2, 1, go.
Mach den Mario schwingen, die Arme auf und ab, setzt euch jetzt ins Rad. Super Mario,
Oh no.
It's only 40 seconds.
hey, tanzt den Mario, meine Freunde, ja. Das ist der Mario.
That is the Mario.
Swing die Arme out and out.
Setzt euch jetzt in Trab. Super Mario, ein
Oh,
Schritt
boy.
vor. Und noch
Oh no, Gaiman!
Mario, meine Freunde, ja. Tanzt den
That is.
Mario, ja.
Is that real?
So geht's.
Yeah, it's the German version. It's just for gays, by the way. Right at the end, it's just for gays.
Like a lot of things.
Just for gays.
Like a lot of things. Don't worry, I can't speak.
Go, no, tell me, please. What were you gonna say?
No, I was like a lot of things these days are for
Uh-huh.
the gays.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I've heard.
yeah.
That's just what I've heard on the grapevine.
Meine
on Twitter, you know.
Of course. Oh, tell me all about it right now. Everything.
All right,
What
well,
did
how about
say?
you give me an answer to my question
What were you
before
saying?
I leave this Discord call for the last time,
Boodle-doo.
or I will leave if you don't give me the answer I want. What was it?
What was the question? Sorry, I was just unmuting and muting myself.
Yeah, I could see that with my eyes.
It was making a good sound. What was your question, stupid?
What is your computer's refresh rate?
144.
That's right. But what does a refresh rate mean?
It's how many frames go through in 1 second.
Okay. And how does you get one that's higher?
What did you just say to me? How does you get one with more power?
No, the higher number.
Uh-huh. How does you get one with higher number?
Yeah, how do you get one?
You buy one.
Okay. Next. What is your eyes' refresh rate?
Eyes don't see frames.
Yes, they do.
No, they
do. Hold on. That's not true. No, don't. Hold on. Stop typing. Stop Googling. Think. Don't Google. Think. Think. It's too late. Because if you move your hand, look, hold on. Look at me. No. Look at me. Look at me. Look, stop.
That can't be right. That can't be right.
Look. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Move your hand like this.
Hang on. I have done academic courses on cognitive neuroscience at the University of whatever. It all depends on the training a person has had. Fighter pilots have been recorded spotting 255th of a frame. 255 frames per second. So it depends on the person.
Okay.
Took the time to post a source, 220 FPS, and they could identify the aircraft. The average population would perceive about 45 frames per second, but it's very clear that when you're looking at something that's above 60 FPS, that it is above 60 FPS.
Of course. But okay. So that helps. Right? That gives me a good part answer.
The fuck? Stop putting shit on your head.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get that Reese's Pieces off your head.
Okay. So, if you do my example, go like this. You don't see all the frames. You see motion blur.
Right.
Right?
Well, I mean...
So you have to see frame rate.
Yeah.
You see the motion blur. You don't see everything like, it's not like...
Well, maybe not you, but I'm superhuman. I can see it just fine.
That's not true.
What about it?
Okay, but then what is the universal frame rate?
Average is 30 to 60.
No, of the universe. How often is the universe updating?
By the speed of light.
But like, how many? If you get like a second, right? If you get like a second of video, right?
Well, the speed of light is 299,792,458 meters a second.
Hold that. Get a second of time, right?
That's a long way to travel in 1 second.
It is. It really is. That's how we're talking right now, because the internet is through copper wires and not fiber, sadly. But
sorry, go on. That's a good old Australian joke.
True. Now, all right. So if you get a second of time, right?
Can you please take that? What is that? A tinfoil? Is that supposed to be a tinfoil hat or something that's on your head?
No, it's to clean my webcom screen.
Okay.
So you get the 1 second of time, right? Of a video, right? Of a 60 FPS video, right? Right?
Sorry, say that again. I blanked.
Get a second of video of 60
Right.
FPS footage, right?
Okay.
And you scrub it, and you can see all the frames.
Right.
Do that in real life. take a of this moment. How far can you go? How far can you scrub up real life footage? Like, is there a point in real life where matter is going from one pixel to another pixel, or does that not exist? Isn't it crazy to think about that? Everything is like
no. It doesn't exist because we are not digital.
No,
we
but
are
like,
not pixels.
Exactly, but that's even crazy. But we are in a way. We are.
We're like little fucking like
exactly
every little fucking things.
Exactly, and they are them. Think about it. This is really, really high level brain stuff. So we're made of pixels, but those pixels are not pixels. They are atoms, right? Right? Does this make sense? And then you zoom in on your arm, okay? We'll zoom in on your arm, okay?
Right.
Take a second of that.
You look like a fucking psycho.
And no, okay, move your arm from here to here, right? Done, right? Zoom in on time. On the frame by frame that is happening.
What are you?
As soon as you can.
What are you getting at?
What is the universal frame rate?
It's the speed of light.
But that doesn't feel right though.
It is. That's how quickly things update. Is the speed of light.
I guess that's true. But
that's
hold
how
on,
quick
that's
things
not what
update.
I mean. That's
so
not what
that
I
is
mean.
that is the refresh rate.
True, but I guess I'm trying to think about, like, if you go in, okay, think about this. We have frame 1 and frame 2, right? Frame 1 is arm is here. Frame 2 is arm is here. Right? That has to be a thing in the universe, all right? Yes? Does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Okay, if we take a 1 second clip of my arm going from here to here, right? It's moving across. Right? So that means in between that is all the in-between frames. Right? Do you follow?
You aren't a frame. That's not how it works.
No, but think about it.
Oh, just.
No. All right.
Just understand what this fucking psycho who's wearing a Wacom cleaner cloth on his head, who was wearing a Reese's Pieces wrapper on his head as well, but it fell. What it just explained to me very quickly. No, put your hands down. Very quickly, what the fuck you're talking about? What's the point? Because we have 50 seconds.
Look at my arm.
I'm looking at it. From
here to here, right? Done. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 1, frame 2. In real life, right? Because time exists, but it doesn't. It's a concept. But if you were to take a snapshot of that moment, what is the furthest, the smallest that something can ever move? Like, if you think about it, like, something is moving over time.
Stop. You need to play the game Everything. If this is what your thought is right now, you genuinely need to play the game Everything.
But, like, in between that. So, like, hold on. If you, okay.
Put your fucking hands down.
Let's assume there's only 1 second in the universe, okay? 1 second that we're looking at. My arm moves like this. Bang, bang, right? But then, what's in between that space? What happens in between that? What happens?
Your arm was moving. That's what happens.
But, what, does that mean there was no state? It never was there? There was no, here to here, there was no here?
No, there was. You were on your way there.
Yeah, but you have to think really small.
No. Do you know what that is like saying?
Yes. No.
That's like saying you take a picture of me. You take a picture of me here, and you take a picture of me over here. And then you say, but how did he get there?
No.
Yes.
No, it's really hard for me to convey this idea because you don't seem to be able to understand.
Yeah. Okay, this is my fault.
No, it's not that. It's just like,
yeah, this is all my fault.
Maybe I'm not conveying it very well. But if you zoom in, my arm, right? Think about this. Zoom in all the way. No, look at me. All the way in. Zoom in all the way, right? And then my arm moves from here to here. On the smallest fraction of time possible, it has to have moved, like, right? It has to have moved.
It doesn't matter. You still you still would have moved in that space. It doesn't matter how quickly it was, because it is not a picture. It is real life.
But
you still would have moved from here to here, and then what would have been in between would have been you moving from there to there. It's like saying, what happens if Goku instant transmissions behind somebody? It's instant. But he had to walk there. He didn't fucking teleport. He flew there really fast.
Exactly. Yes. But if you look at it happen on the smallest possible scale of things, right? I guess he does go bang bang. That's the point.
He moves very fast. What you are trying to ask me is what happens when something moves very fast.
No, I'm not.
You won't see it with your eyes because it's too fast, but that doesn't mean you're not moving there.
No. This and this. It doesn't even have to be that. I have to do like bigger actions to show you because we're far away and through camera, right? But even like a small action, you know, with my fingers, this small little bit, little bit of movement. How does it be? How can it be like that?
You moving your head.
Time in between time. Time in between time.
Oh my fucking god.
The time in between the space and the time. All right? What is in between? How does it happen?
How many times do I have to explain to you that what you're explaining is essentially instant transmission from Dragon Ball Z?
No. That's not what I mean. Does that mean all our movement is instant transmission?
No, our movement is just movement. Look.
All our movement is instant. That's what you're saying.
Our movement is just moving. We're not frames.
No. Because you're saying all our movement is instant transmission. All of it.
No, that's what you were saying.
That's what you're saying.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, but think about it.
You said, listen to me. Listen. Open your fucking ears and put your hands down and listen.
I'm looking at you. Unless you provided this.
You said, if your hand is here.
Yeah.
And then it's over here. But you don't say like, I don't, you're saying I don't.
That's not what I mean.
Shut the fuck up. You said, I don't see what happens between here and here. You're asking what happens between here and here.
Yes.
You moved your arm.
Okay, wait. So what happens between here and here if this is frame 1 and this is frame 2? If this instantly goes here, hold on. This is important. If this instantly moves here, from what you can see, bang to bang, is that instant transmission?
Yes.
So that means everything we do is instant transmission.
No.
Yes.
No.
It has to be.
It's not.
You're not getting it then.
You have to cover a certain distance because if I just say like, is instant transmission.
Yes.
It's not.
It is.
It's instant.
By your logic.
It's just No, it's just movement.
Okay.
You're just moving.
Think about it though. Think about
because instant transmission is Shut up. The idea that you are saying if it is instant transmission is instant. It is it's moving like the speed of light from here to here, and you don't see it happen because it's too fast. You're doing a terrible job explaining it because you are just explaining instant transmission.
I'm not. So move your hand, like move your finger from here to here, right? But then you zoom in on that movement, right? The fraction of time. Eventually, like if you zoom in on a Y thing, you see it going like, you know? Because time isn't real. Scale isn't real. If I go like this, it'll look like nothing. But if you zoom in, it'll.
This guy is fucking insane. Have you seen the slow? I don't know what the fuck they're called, but the
slow-mo guys.
Yes.
Exactly. Them. Those rats.
But they they use a camera.
Yes.
That records a shitload of frames.
It does.
Right?
Yes.
Our eyes don't see that many.
But then there are still things happening in between those frames.
Oh my god.
Right? Right?
There's a point where there is diminishing returns.
But there are still things happening.
Diminishing returns.
On an atomical scale. Right? Yes? Zoom in more! That's what I'm saying! It might be diminishing returns, but that's not the point. You have to zoom in more, and then you get down into the fucking atoms of the world, and the fabric of reality. And you see that it can't just go from here to here. It cannot just instant transmission. It has to move. We live in a soup. The world is soup.
Did you listen to what I said when I said instant transmission?
Yes.
No, you didn't, clearly, because you
said that it moves very fast.
It isn't teleportation.
No, it's not.
The way you said that I said it made it sound like it was instant and it was teleporting and that there was a movement in between.
Yeah, it did. It did sound like
How dare you? How dare you? Because what I said was the exact same fucking thing that you just said. It was that you moved from this point to this point really fucking fast, but not with teleportation. Right?
Exactly. But teleportation...
That's what instant transmission is, going from really far away to that far away. But what you're doing is moving normally. And you're saying that just because the fucking atoms are so small that on that scale it'd be like moving a billion miles.
Yeah, but think about it. Think about it. The smallest measurement of time. Think about it, all right? My hand goes wah, wah, over that time, right? And you look at it in those frames. What about in between the frames? What about then?
Zeptosecond is the smallest measurement of time.
But what is half of a zeptosecond?
We don't know.
That's what we're here to find out.
Next time a Relic of a cell. Next time a ReliCast. Fuck's sake.
Next time a ReliCast.
Stupidest. This is the stupidest conversation that I've ever heard.
Thanks for going along with that.
How could I not have? It was like...
It made sense. It makes a lot of sense to me. I just don't think you're getting it.
I'm not continuing this conversation.
Did you have fun at least?
Of course I did. It was heaps of fun. It was hilarious.